Hello, hello, and welcome to round two of Argent Saga at Tyler's CCGs. You have guest commentary for round two being Isaac Stanley, the Jamal kite player from last round. We have a very exciting matchup of Mono Red Dragon Hulk Corona versus Ergon Fizzy. Ergon Fizzy probably being the most powerful deck currently, aside of Liam Kite, which we do have multiple Liam Kite players here, so let's see how this goes. Dragon Hulk Corona being a personal project of Michael Hoskins. He's been trying to get this to work for a while. And let's see how it goes. So we have Zach Simmons going ahead and Soul Bursting, putting in Shrieker, going to go ahead and mill 3. Visitor and Demon of the Evil will go into the discard pile and get to catch that third card. And Michael's going to go ahead and go to his draw step. Going to be at 2 shards here. Reverend Crystal allowing him to get a Dragon Unit from the discard pile. Put in play or his hand, I believe. Michael's going to go into combat, look at a tower. Going to flip over that green tower. He's going to bounce back the Shrieker and his own unit. Zach getting a replay Shrieker, free value. Michael does break a tower, which is very nice. Going to go ahead and tap 1. Going to put in a Deranged Dragon and a Scarlet Egg. At the end of this turn, Zach's going to mill, see what he can get. Gets a Hoenna. Not the favorite target to be in the discard pile. Or I'd rather have that in his hand or in play, but I think it's going to be okay. He can always use Ergon's second ability to put that back on top of his deck. Zach gets to look at the top 2 cards of his deck because of the Cryptic Crystal, sees a Juggernaut and a Shrieker. Going to go ahead and set himself up for future turns here. Zach's going to tap 1 shard, play another Shrieker, put some more stuff in the discard pile, get to Shrieker, Juggernaut, and a Agent Serpent's Breath. Decent. Not too bad of a mill. Probably could have won some more stuff, but he'll go back in, go more fishing. Catastrophe Demon, Ghostly Demise, and Acid Monger. So some good targets in the discard pile so far. Only on turn 2 for Zach. See if you can keep this tempo up. This deck can explode by turn 2. Turns 2 to 4 are big turns for Argon. That's when you start getting the big offerings out. You'll see Shade come out loud on turn 2, if possible. Michael Hoskins' deck, on the other hand, you'll see anywhere from 2 to 5 where it really starts to pick up. Doesn't have the best late game, but he has tuned it to where it can survive in late game. Michael's going to put a GZ out, put a counter on a tower. He can blow the tower up at any point in time that he wants, deal damage to a unit, and get the tower's effect. But can't use it this turn because it does have Summoning Sickness. He can flip over his Corona to give it quickness if he does want to do it, but not a reason to do it right now. Michael going to use Imbuked by Fire on the Deranged Dragon to go ahead and plus it so he can break a tower. He breaks a tower, breaks Fire Tower. Zach's going to kill the GZ, so no mileage out of the GZ. And then in turn, Zach's going to go ahead and mill, see what he can get. Ghostly Demise, Treat, not 2 targets that he really wanted, but he does play a Mayu. So he can always get those back, but again, would rather have that in his hand. Zach going to go to 3 shards here. Down 2 towers, 2 Shriekers out. He can trade 2 towers for himself. Michael does have a Guardian on his side, but would rather just sacrifice it under his own accord. Zach going to go to combat, swing out a tower, going to aim for the tower that has the counter on it, and he's going to not blow up the Dark Tower. Will Zach aim to try to kill the Dark Tower? What's in his hand? I do see a Mayu in his hand. I don't know if he wants to kill that Dark Tower right now. So he's going to go to combat again, aim at another tower. We get Tower of Light. Want to be able to get a Guardian, 2k. Zach's still with 3 shards open. What is he looking at here? He's going to go big, tap 3. Do we see a Hoenna come into play? No, Gomo Lerma to take the Deranged Dragon, actually. He can't really take the Scarlet Egg because in response, Michael's just going to sack it. Did the best possible play he could here. The Dragonhold deck is on a decent start right now. He would like to have a little bit more in play here, but not the worst option. Already has 2 towers down. Well, Zach having none. But again, Ergon can explode in 1 turn. 1 turn can change the whole entire game. What is Michael looking for here? Has yet to use Juggernaut's ability so far. He's going to tap 4. He's going to play Rao. Rao has quickness, so he can go ahead and go get a tower. When it dies, I believe he can go make himself a token. You see the quickness come into play. Break a tower. Water tower comes out. Zach's going to draw 2 cards. Golem of Vengeance and Obsidian Gargoyle, which is not what he wants to have in his hand. Zach's going to go on Urgon. Let's see what he can get. Gets a Golem Allurement and didn't get to see what that second card was. Was it 2 Golem Allurements actually? That's not good if it was. That's not good at all. Zach's going to go to his turn. Michael already plussing that turn. Zach will have 4 things that can attack, so we will see some towers taken down this turn. Alright. Zach at 4 shards. What is he looking for here? He's going to go to combat, swing at a tower. Going to aim at the far left tower. We're going to get air towers. He's going to bounce 2 units. What units will he choose? Can't really bounce any of the Shriekers or the Golem Allurement, so I think he's just going to take his own dragon back. Oh, is going to bounce the Shrieker. Zach will have access to that card again. Michael obviously has to have something planned here, because it's not common to bounce anything with ETB. I assume he's just trying to survive, possibly, not have another attacker this turn, so I do get it in some sense. Tower of Water being exposed. Zach's going to go ahead and kill the last tower, Tower of Fire. Michael's going to look to kill the Golem Allurement, but that is a Yami target. Yami allowed him to bring something at 3 or less from the discard pile into play, and he will get the arrive trigger, being able to steal something else. Zach, without any more attackers, now is going to look at his discard pile, see what he can do here. Is Shade in the discard pile? I have not gotten a check yet. It appears no. Most likely would have seen him offer for it by now. He's going to top 1, most likely play Shrieker here, see if he can fish for that Shade. Bone Scavenger, Golem of Avarice, and ASB. More spells going in the discard pile. That is not what we want to see here. He does have Mayu, but the Mayu can only be used once. Zach looking at the egg here. You can sacrifice the egg to get a dragon. Not the biggest effect, but any effect. Zach going to tap 2 more. What is it going to put into play? He's going to put Yami. He's going to get that minus 1,000. He will get a secondary effect because he has 2 or less towers remaining. What does Zach want here? Target looks like to be Hoanna, which is what I personally would get. So we can start putting some big units out in play because he's put some big hitters in his discard pile. We do know that Juggernaut's in there. What is Zach looking for here? We will see Hoanna go into play. And if I was Zach personally, the moment he passes his turn before Michael's draw step, he could offer to put that Juggernaut into play. Or even in declaration of combat, either way. He does have something big that can go in the discard pile, has plenty of fodder for it. We're going to see him... Oh, Mayu is also now a target. He's going to go ahead and put Mayu out, I believe. Make sure that is what he is targeting. If he is putting Mayu, he's going to need to expel 6 creatures from his discard pile. He should be able to easily get there. He's going to need 2 more, I believe. Going to look for 1 more. No, he's going to put Catastrophe Demon out. Ooh, interesting. So now everything on Michael's side that comes into play, including his shards, will come in tapped. This will slow down the aggro deck. That is the worst card an aggro deck can see, and that's just free value. Michael's going to have to try to deal with the Hoanna now before it just starts creating more value. Something he could do is swing into the Hoanna with his creature, use Chrono's effect to deal 500 damage, something, if he's able to discard something. And get rid of the Hoanna, because the Hoanna is tapped, he is able to hit it. He's going to pay for 1, going to put a Drained Dragon in play. It is going to be tapped because of Catastrophe Demon. Zach's pointing that out. And Zach is in a powerful position right now. He was behind, but this is what I told you about Urgon. Urgon can just start exploding. Once the Hoanna comes out, oh, everything just starts coming in swarms. Like I said, you could see next turn, Mayu come out. You could see Juggernaut come out. You can see anything come out at any point now. Michael's gonna go to combat here. What is he gonna aim for? Unit or a tower? He's gonna tap one. Buked by fire. He's gonna try to kill the Hoenna. Hoenna is down, but Hoenna already did his job. But does Zach have a Yami in his hand? He won't be able to play it this turn. Ruka is gonna come out. And Ruka will have Brawler plus 500. In response, Zach is going to Ergon to put something on top of his deck. What is he going to elect here? No, he's actually just going to mill. I assume maybe he used possibly... Oh! Yami and a Hoenna. Oh, no. That is... Yeah, that is not fun. Literally, the two things he could not afford to mill into his discard pile is literally what went to his discard pile. Zach is behind the 8-ball here. We're hoping for a big push from Zach this turn, but it doesn't look it's going to happen. Unless he has another Yami in his hand, possibly he has 2 Obsidian Gargoyles in his hand, which is not fun. He has no way to get them out of his hand for free, and he can't shuffle them back in to get the free value. Oh, Zach. What is Zach plan to do here? He's going to top himself out here? He's going to top himself out. Put Juggernaut in play. Juggernaut now 3k Guardian. I actually want to look at Ruka. Gets plus 500 and Brawler if there's another fire unit in play. And when it arrives, you can flip your spirit back over. Whenever it declares an attack, not if the attack goes through, as long as it declares it goes to combat, you get to flip your spirit back over. You didn't get to see the interaction, because Michael didn't have his spirit flipped over, but that is the interaction. Zach's thinking about what he wants to do here. He can break a tower. Let's see. He can break he can break 2 towers this turn. Plus have a Guardian. And as long as Zach is conservative with how he uses that Juggernaut, he wouldn't lose too much. It appears he might be going for a board clear, actually. Zach's dropping his discard pile. That is going to be a warning from me. I'm warning him currently. I'm assuming he's being warned. So he's just going to trade out, it seems? Yeah, he's just going to trade out. Get some attackers off the board. I like and don't like this. So yeah, you're making it hard for him to win, but you're also making it harder for you to win. So he's going to get a Row token here. 1,000. Something that really can't go over Juggernaut without him Buked by Fire being in play. Next one, I'm going to pass, choosing not to tap that Catastrophe Demon. I understand. He doesn't want that Catastrophe Demon to get hit. If that Catastrophe Demon goes off the board, we really do not know what Michael could possibly use in his hand right now to just annihilate Zach's win con. So, let's look and see what Michael can do right now. He has a 1,000 token, which he has 2 1,000 tokens. None by themselves can break a tower, but them together can break a tower. And Ruka can break a tower because it does have the plus 500. Alright, what is Michael searching for here? Has a couple good options. Eyeing up a dragon. Bahamut wouldn't be the worst. Juvenile Dragon wouldn't be too much farther down. Bahamut also could come and play. No, just going to get Scarlet Egg. I think he wants to do some deck thing now. He's probably going to put it down so he just thin his deck by 1 card. He's going to go sack it, go thin another one, get something else off the board as well. So overall, he's actually doing this a little bit better. So Scarlet Egg is going to come down here. It is going to come in tapped. It's something I did not think about. Michael going to tap another one. Great Behemoth going to come into play. All those 1 and 2 drops now become big boys. Big girls in Ruka's case. So now we're going to see some big hitters come out. That is going to help possibly get over the Juggernaut. We have a guest in the room. We have Michael Hoskins Jr. Well, not Jr. Watching his dad play. You think your dad's going to win this? Yeah, he thinks his dad's going to win this. Yeah. Alright. We're going to see Michael trade units here. Still has 2 open. What's Michael thinking right now? He has to figure out how to get over that Juggernaut. Juggernaut is very intimidating to try to get past, because unlike most units, if a Guardians, it can just restand as long as it still survives. That is something that you cannot like put an actual value on. Is that gonna mill 2 more cards? Are we gonna see him offer for something? I don't believe he has Shade in the discard pile yet. And I believe he has 2 Helenas in the discard pile. So he's not gonna be able to offer too much. And Michael's just gonna pass turn here. We're gonna see Zach go to 6. Yeah, he's just making sure he has enough. Alright, we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about that. Stranger Visitor does come into play, reflipping over that Fizzy. Urgon going to be untapped here. He's going to use Urgon. At this point in the game, he could probably stop just milling. He could probably start putting stuff on top of the deck that is in the discard pile. Puts the Golem Environment out. Michael going to draw. Alright. Let's see what we got here. What is Michael looking at? Michael's just thinking. He is a thinking. Excuse me 1 second, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Back again. We had some audio issues. We have another guest in the building. We have Peyton Richard. Peyton Richard, how'd your last round go, buddy? You lost? Figures. I know. You're bad. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. We have Golem of Vengeance in play now. I apologize for missing a little bit. I'll try to catch up on what happened. We're going to see Girding Whelp come into play. He's going to reveal 2 dragon, and he's going to draw a card. This plus is 1. 500, not going to be the biggest attacker, but nonetheless, helps him with his card draw a little bit. Michael has tuned his deck to where he doesn't really run out of gas mid-game. He has a lot of draw options. A lot of deck thinning options. We're going to put a Scarlet Egg into play, and is he going to go to combat? I know he has 2 units that won't be able to attack, but he at least has 3. Michael going to go to combat, going to flip over the Dark Tower. Dark Tower is going to target a 3-drop or less. If it's invisible, how come I can see it? I don't know tell you about that, Chief. Maybe you'd use Define Logic. So what is that going to put into play? He's going to put in play a Shrieker, actually. He is fishing for a shade. Gets the shade. Shade is now in the discard pile. We already know Zach can animate it, though. So, Michael's also aware of this, so we will most likely see Shade come out in Declaration of Combat. Possibly. Oh, we're just going to see a block with Juggernaut. Juggernaut is going to get a kill. It's going to restand. It's back to active. We're going to see him tap 2. Put a Juvenile Dragon into play. Juvenile Dragon should have quickness. He's going to go ahead and go to combat. Zach, it looks like he's going to offer for Shade here. Oh, he's actually going to block with Juggernaut. Go ahead and Juggernaut goes to the discard pile. That is one of Zach's big hitters, now gone. And Zach still has to put up with the offense of Michael, but what we now see Shade come into play. He is going to offer for Shade, only needs 7 units. We know for a fact he can definitely offer for these 7 units. We're going to see 1, 2. This is going to be important what he does offer, though, because this is stuff he will no longer be able to play. Alright, Shade will enter play. Combat still goes in. He is not Guardian, so he will Guardian with Shade. Shade will kill a Girding Whelp. We're going to see him sack the Scarlet Egg. He's going to search for a Juvenile Dragon. Juvenile Dragon will swing. And he has no way to block. That was going to game 1 going to Michael Hoskins. We just seen Zach get Shade out too late. Had bad mills with Ergon. We seen Hoenn is going to discard pile. Yami is going to discard pile. All the stuff that he does not need to milled out went and got milled out. Alrighty. Game 2, we almost like to see Zach take play here. And you can kind of see what both decks are trying to do here. Michael not super aggro, but not really late gamey. Kind of that mid-range. We're actually seeing a mid-range dragon deck. Most people say you couldn't really play mid-range with dragons. Most people say if you're going to play mid-range, you're most likely want to do Blaze Walkers, which I'm personally a fan of Blaze Walkers. It is how I play my Rain solo deck. But with the Dragon Hole, you actually can surprisingly play mid-range if you play your deck like this. At some point, we can probably get Michael's deck featured on the channel. It's a very interesting deck nonetheless. And you did kind of see what Zach's deck wanted to do, but Zach just had unlucky mills with Ergon. That is the risk you're always willing to take. These are cards that are going to your discard pile instead of your hand. So if you discard stuff that you want to have in your hand, you kind of see how you get kind of dumped right there. But nevertheless, Zach will be able to adapt to Michael's deck. Alright, we're going to see starting hands come out, mulligans take place. Well, Zach wants to have Yami, Shriekers in his opening hand. Maybe Shade if he can get in the discard pile. Treats are always good. Sibling Gargoyle, not good, so he's going to go ahead and send that back. Zach's going to go ahead and draw 3. I've seen a couple 1-drops in there. Zach's at 1 shard. He's going to tap that 1 shard. What has he got in his hand? He has Bone Scavenger. Bone Scavenger really won't be able to do much, but that's okay. He can always pay 1 anytime he has open shards to do basically the same thing. He just won't get the free expel that he normally would get. Michael going to tap 1, put a Green Dragon in play. Most likely going to pass turn unless he wants to do something else. He could always flip over Corona because he always can reflip it over Ruka. Michael's thinking about it. He wants to do it. I've seen him do it before. He's going to go and flip it over. Give it quickness. See, can he kill the tower that is red or green? No, he will not. Sin Gargoyle will go to the discard pile, but it will go into play with its ability. Anytime it is sent from the deck, specifically the deck to the discard pile in any way, it goes immediately into play. You can respond to it, but most times you can't. Cryptic Chris is going to come out, see what his 2 next cards are going to be. Sees Obsidian Gargoyle in there. Knows what he's going to draw. Well, I'm assuming Obsidian Gargoyle is going to go ahead and trade. He's going to go ahead and pay 1 to expel it. Give it plus 500. Auto breaks a tower. Tower of Darkness is going to go out. We see Juggernaut, Ghostly Demise, Goma of Allurement, Argent Saga, Breath, and Hellish Guard out some decent targets. Personally, if I was Michael, I would put one of the spells, like a Ghostly Demise or the Argent Saga Breath in the discard pile, because we do know you're just giving him fodder for expelling. And that's just a Yami target that Michael put in the discard pile. If Michael doesn't have a response to the Yami targeting Hellish Guard to come out, that's just free value that he's going to get. I personally would have discarded a spell there. Michael going to go to 2 Wyvern Crystals in there. So decks aren't known for really good with his discard pile. Michael's going to need some pressure on him. He's going to put his GZs out, get a counter on there. Can always blow up a unit for free and get the tower effect. Zach's thinking about using Ergon, but yeah. Also thinking about Agent Serpent's Breath. He's going to elect not to do. Agent Serpent's Breath, allowing you to bounce a unit back to the hand that is 2 or less, and the owner will draw a card, or the controller will draw a card rather. So I'm going to go 3 shards. Going to look at his top 2. Can't really see what's in there. So actually looking to go to combat, see if he can break a tower. Will Michael respond in GZ? Oh, he will not. No, he will not. Tower of Fire will go down. Kill Bone Scavenger. Of course, Zach would like to tackle Bone Scavenger, but Red Tower being out, not the worst thing that could happen right now. Red and Green Towers being out early, probably the best things that can happen. You don't have to deal with that pressure late game. So Zach's checking out discard pile, see what he's got. He's got a good amount of units in there. If we can get Shade in the next 2 turns, he'll definitely be able to offer for it. He's going to go ahead and Soul Burst, draw a card. Bone Environment will go into play. Michael's going to go ahead and draw here, see what he gets. Go to 3. Zach's going to take a drink, a winner's drink. Because only winners drink. Drink liquids. Be a winner. Ruka going to come into play. Will gain 500 plus Brawler. Will also flip over the Corona. Now having access to it again. He's going to tag exhausted and unexhausted units. Going to go ahead and take out that Gargoyle. GZ going to look to fight, but Golden Environment is going to block here. And he's just going to go search for himself, put one into play. I'm going to tap one, put Raging Shard Beast into play, give it quickness, see if we can break a tower, because we know we can break a tower. No, Zach says no, we'll block. He's going to have to find another Golden Environment. Which, Zach can't get those back out without Yami. But, again, Michael's giving Zach's Expel Fodder, which is always a little questionable. You never just want to allow people to have plenty of gas to expel things with. But that is Zach's last Golden Environment, though. Alright, what is Zach looking at here? He's going to go on Urgon, send a Yami, send an Eccentric Blizzard. That's another Yami going in the discard pile. Again, he can always just use Mayu to get it back, but you never want to have to be forced to do that. I'd rather be able to do that on your own accord. Is that going to be at 4? Looking at what he has here. Is there any targets in his discard pile that can do anything with? We know he has plenty of units in there. We do see he has another Yami in his hand. Tap 2. Most likely going to Yami here. Oh, goes into Demise. He's going to try to board clear. GZ is 2. Ruka is 2. So he's going to expel 2 units from the discard pile, killing his own Golden Environment as well. Even though it is local, Zach should have shuffled his deck there. Because the deck is private knowledge, even though we all know that there is 3 Golden Environments in the discard pile. Shuffle your deck, kids. It's good for you and healthy for you. I'm going to give another warning to Zach as the head judge. Michael going to go to combat. He's going to break a tower unless Zach has something to do about it. Going to break Tile Water. Zach's going to draw 2 cards. Can he draw anything decent? Gets Stormcaster plus Agent Serpent's Breath. Not the worst. Not the worst. Michael on tap 4 where we see Rock come into play. Oh, going on tap. Nope. Rethinking it. Going to only tap 2 this time. Get Draconic Zone there, able to give his dragons a little bit extra power, a little extra punch. Michael's going to go search for a dragon. Gonna discard? Discard is that Dragon Hole, which I believe he can get back with the Wyvern Crystal. I'm gonna find Scar deck, put Scar deck into play. Sucks we have 5 shards, has plenty of shards to do pretty much whatever he wants every single turn, except just maybe hard cast Shade. But usually you won't hard cast Shade unless you just absolutely have to. We're going to see 3 come out. Going Lurmit, targeting Scarlet, which it cannot respond and sacrifice because it doesn't have 2 dragons in play. Scarlet won't be too much use outside the Guardian, but hey, Michael doesn't have access to it. And I think that's good enough for Zach. Also could have targeted the Shard Beast, if he so choose. But Zach's going to want to sometimes hardcast things that have 3 or more. Helena, for example. So I can understand why he didn't want to take the Shard Beast. But Shard Beast is a guaranteed tower break every single turn. Michael going to combat with the Shard Beast. Zach's going to like to block, clear off the Scarlet Egg. Nova Loomer did its job, basically stopping an attack from the Shard Beast by taking that. Nice little interaction there. Michael's going to sacrifice a chronic zone. What is he going to go find? Gonna find a Scarlet Egg? Okay. Scarlet Egg's going to go to hand. Michael at 5 can start casting stuff. Most likely going to put out Scarlet Egg, as he does. Are we going to see a Ruka? I do believe he has Ruka in his hand. Ruka's going to come out. Ruka does get the 500 plus Brawler. Brawler will allow him to attack that Golem Allurement. Is that going to respond with an Agent Serpent's Breath? No, it doesn't respond to Agent Serpent's Breath. Yes, he does respond to the Agent Serpent's Breath. I'm going to put it back. Now, Michael could recast it, but that's another 2 that he would have to use. So yes, a lot of times you don't want to bounce things with rival effects, but in this situation, he's forcing Michael to use more resources than he otherwise would have wanted to, so you can completely understand the play there. Is he just going to put Ruka back in play? He's just going to put Ruka back in play. Same thing happens against Brawler. Aiden serves the best yet again. Good job for Zach. Not letting that Ruka reflip over that Corona. Michael's now tapped out. Zach can use Ergon, see a Twilight Knight and an Eccentric Visitor go to the discard pile. Some good offering targets there. Could change the game. Zach's going to go to 6. We still could see things like Stormcaster or Azure Tower go into play. We're going to see Golem Allurement target that Air Tower, going to kill the Air Tower, but Michael's not going to bounce anything because he doesn't want that Allurement back in Michael's hands, understandably, obviously. Zach going to tap 3. Put an Allurement of his own, get another Scarlet Egg. Michael just doesn't get to use his own Scarlet Eggs. Zach's saying these are my Scarlet Eggs. And again, that's the one reason, again, he didn't use, take the Shard Beast. Because if he did that, he wouldn't be able to even play the Golem Allurement. Michael going to go to 6 himself. What could he look for here? He could look at Rao to try to kill a tower. But Zach's just going to respond with blocking with that Scarlet Egg. Basically making the attack useless. It was a powerful strategy Zach's using. Michael going to go searching for a dragon here. We might see him go for a Bahamut because there is a destroyed fire tower to kill a target unit. Oh, no, we're going to see him go for a Glaring Whelp. Maybe he wants to draw a little bit more. I don't know how his hand's looking, but anytime you search for a Glaring Whelp, yeah, you're just going to... It's most likely what you're going to do. Michael thinking here has 5 shards open, has plenty of options. What would he be looking for? Has a lot of low-cost stuff in his hand. But what stuff is the right stuff, in his own opinion? He's going to tap 1. He's going to put out Glaring Whelp, show 2 dragons, get to draw a card. Ooh, no, does he not have any dragons? No, he's not going to be able to do the rival effect, doesn't have dragons. He's going to go ahead and pay 2. What is he going to put out? He's going to put out a Ruka. We'll get 500 plus Brawler. Does Zach have an answer? Zach does not have an answer, so that Ruka will be able to flip over that Corona and a kill a unit. Attack Declaration. Ruka flips back the Corona. Goes to combat, does have Brawler, so anything on Zach's field is fair game to be hit. So I'm going to go ahead and kill that Golem Allurement. Doesn't want to trade, imbuked by fire. Ruka stays alive. It's a lot there just to kill 1 unit, but he thinks he needs that unit all here. Is that going to allow his Tower of Darkness to get killed? Oh no, that is going to... Oh, actually no, there's no effect. He's actually not behind on towers. Shard Beast is going to come in. Shard Beast is going to get quickness. He's going to go ahead and try to kill a tower, but we do see the Scholar deck still in play. Tower of Air is actually going to go down. Where is he going to bounce, if anything? Mounts both the Shard Beast. Okay. Knows Zach knows Michael has no more use for him this turn. Zach's going to go to draw. Oh, Ergon at the end of his turn. See Nobe and Yami. That's another Yami going to the discard pile. Nobe is going to be activated. It gives the unit minus 2,000 if it has a destroyed Dark Tower. If there's any in the game, there's 2, so we both know that there will be an effect. He's going on Yami that Glaring Whelp, target Centric Visitor. He will be able to reflip over his Spirit. And it will be able to attack. Zach went to draw. He's going to have 7 shards, I believe, to play with. We could see that Ergon turn, the legendary Ergon turn where Ergon takes over. I've been stressing it this whole entire match that it just takes one turn. We're going to attack. He's going to unit on a tower, goes for a tower, kills the I believe that's the light tower. It's going to kill the light tower. It's going to get a very magical knight unit there. Mayu, most likely targeting Yami, or could he be targeting here? Target Ghostly Demise, okay. You know he's just going to tap 2, offer nothing, clear anything that has a cost of 0. Eccentric Visitor is going to look to go to combat. He's going to aim for a tower, he's going to aim for a unit. Aim for a last tower. It's going to be Tower of Water. Michael's going to get to draw 2 cards. 5 minutes left. Ooh. Can Zach force the tie here? Can Zach force the tie? Michael will have to kill 2 towers plus go through a unit and swing for game. So Zach has 4 attacks that he can be thrown at before he loses. Could Michael have any board cleared though? That is the question. Can he just clear out the Scar deck and the Knight token? I totally forgot that Zach actually had the Scar deck, so that's another blocker that Michael's going to have to get through. I don't know if Michael has it. I don't know if he can do it. 4 minutes left. What will we see Michael do? Can he stall out this game to where Zach can't win? But Zach's going to have minimum 3 attackers aiming to end the game. You see 7 shards with Michael. Yeah, he's going to be on no shortage of attackers. Going to clear going with Lerman out. Okay. Now electing to go for a tower. Michael, what can you do, buddy? Can you do anything here? Michael's going to pay 2, pay 5 for Hammett. Who's going to kill? Kill Mayu. Okay, Mayu goes to the discard pile. Michael could do it. But, like I said, all Zach needs is 1 attacker. Molten Explosion is going to kill the attacker. Oh, Michael. Michael, you beast. Now, here's the thing. Can Zach either offer for Shade or... Oh, no, Zach's just going to put that on top of his deck. Zach wins. Zach wins that. Zach Simmons pulls it through in the end. 3 minutes left. This is going to be... sorry for the pun here. This is going to be a very fiery ending. This is going to end in a blaze. Insert another fire pun here. My fire puns are hot. Oh my god, guys. You guys just can't stop me here. I have all the fire puns. I'm on fire right now. You guys like that? I'm on fire. You guys can ask me to stop at any point. I probably won't, but you can't fire me. Oh my! I'll just do it too good right now. 2 minutes and 15 seconds left. Every second that they're continuing to stop the game is just time ticking away for one of them to try to win the game. This game is going to end on a tie if no one can win. But Michael does have the easier chance to win this game because he can just put out a one drop, give it quickness, break a tower, and if Zach doesn't get like an obsidian gargoyle, Zach has no way to respond with another tower himself. Ooh, do we see him? Did he draw one? If he did, I believe he mulliganed it back. And I don't really see him any low cost stuff. And Guttering Whelp gonna come out. So you see these players are playing fast. They understand what's on the line here. 2 obsidian gargoyles. Ugh. That's not too appetizing at all. I'm not gonna lie to you. Zach gonna tap 1, see a sugar, see 2 obsidian gargoyles going into play. Can Michael break a tower and clear the board? I don't see it. Oh, Michael, what do you got here, buddy? What do you got? If you don't pull something out this turn, I think Zach's gonna take it because he's breaking at least 1 tower minimum. He's gonna break 1 tower minimum here. Oh, he's gonna spot the water tower only for 500 though. Okay, he's gonna put out 2 dragons. Juvenile Dragon will be able to attack. Scar deck will be able to search. He's gonna kill the water tower, so that is the first water break. Zach has 40 seconds left. Zach's gonna have to play super fast going into his turn. Zach's gonna put out another Juvenile Dragon. Oh, Michael's gonna put out another Juvenile Dragon. Can he get another tower break? He's gonna spawn with Ergon. Continue to goes to the discard pile. 20 seconds left. Ooh, he's gonna break tower. Oh, Zach. Oh, if you got 16 seconds left, you gotta hurry up and find something, buddy. You just fell it. He's gonna put Felgor into play. Oh, I don't think he can get it. I don't think he got it. And we are going to look like we're going to go in time. Alright, we are in time, ladies and gentlemen. Alright. We're going to see the first attack here. Clear Glaring Whelp. We see another attack. Clear the Juvenile Dragon. See another attack. Clear the Juvenile Dragon. No, he's going to go for a hit. Does not successfully kill it. He's going to go fish for another one. Does not hit it. Oh, no. Oh, Zach, buddy, I don't know if you can pull something out here. I'm willing to believe in anything. I've been a believer before. And not a believer. We are not believers here. Unless we are. We could be. You never know. Alright. Michael me at 3 shards. Already had a powerful turn. No, Michael can play as defensive as he wants. He can just drop Scarlet Eggs. Doesn't need to really do anything. The onus is on Zach to break 3 towers, or minimum 2 to tie. But Michael just gets another tower break. Oh my gosh. He's just gonna bounce the Juvenile Dragon. If Michael can just play like 2 dragons plus that, that's just gonna be another attacker. We're gonna see him search for another dragon unit. Oh man, you gotta feel for Zach here. Zach had his chance to win the game if he was able to play a little bit faster in time. Now I'm just scared of what Michael can do in time. Michael does notice that Zach has 2 open shards. Did we see something? I don't know what we could see from Zach. Outside maybe a Yami, but the Yami wouldn't do much. Zach's going to Ergon, see Demon, see Ghost of Demonio, the discard pile. He's going to go ahead and treat that Obsidian Gargoyle. He's going to send, I believe, 2 things to the discard pile. Could we see Shade? I think Shade +1. I think Shade +1 here. Shade +1. Shade +1 actually could win him the game. Because Shade's going to break 2 towers, Michael only has 1, and there's no way he can clear the board. Shade kills 2 towers unless he kills fire. If he kills fire and light, then it gets awkward. But he'll still have 3 more attackers after that. Zach could actually pull this out at the last turn, because I believe this is the last turn or it's the turn 2. Oh, this has me on the edge of my seat here, actually. So we're going to see Shade plus field goal number 1 go to the discard pile. And he's going to attempt to offer for Shade. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can he not offer for Shade? No, he can't offer for Shade. Oh, I thought he could. Ooh, no. I don't know what's going to happen here now. He really needed to be able to Shade there. Shade probably would have won him the game. The players are talking about something here. Can't really tell what they're talking about. Pointing out something about the failed golem. I wonder if they're talking about, like, if they both die, then he'll be able to offer for Shade. Air Tower. Or bounce both of them back. He could play Sugar and probably definitely be able to offer for Shade, but I just don't think it matters anymore. He needed to offer that before this turn started. And we're going to see the handshake. Moscow Hoskins will win. Round 2. Oh, the Argent Saga. We'll see you guys. Ultimatum. You want the ultimatum, Daniel?
You don't have quickness.
Next turn, play it. All threes. Put it back
That
down.
deck is me.
Oh, no. Harris.
End of your turn. You know 3.
No, you want to see what this card does?
I see it, but I meant like he saw it too. I mean,
Oh,
that's
he-
why.
he didn't know what top deck was on.
Yeah, because you went like this with your freaking thing. That's why I'm like.
Did you just put guardian?
Yeah, get rid of that.
No, I just top decked another one.
Boy.
Yeah, that's what I was like, because he wanted to see what it was.
Well, I just said I want to see what that does, and you reached me your hand. I was like,
Well,
that's.
because I didn't want him knowing I had just top decked one. Don't raise your voice.
Combat.
to me.
Tower.
You have exactly 7. Yeah, you do.
Put this back in my hand.
You're supposed to
Turn 3.
Cards in hand.
Yeah.
2.
Oh.
This one.
Okay.
I'm gonna be this
Tower.
side.
Yep.
You're on 20 right now.
Okay.
Oh.
She did things to me, Kyle, that no one can ever do.
Yeah.
I mean, anyone could have done that. You're just being an idiot.
Same.
No, I don't think you understand.
Nah, I fully understand. You're being an
New
idiot.
one.
That was a personal experience.
Who's saying you to keep that going here?
I still hate that cop.
Oh, no,
Attack.
that cop can, I don't know what I'm saying. He can eat something.
Sure.
You wanna play
You can
Smash?
catch one, grab. Yeah, you can eat a donut. Let's go with that.
What's Smash for?
If you're gonna give anyone a donut, it'd be Mike. Oh. Oh.
Not wrong. You're not wrong.
No. This second part?
This
Hold
first
on.
Yeah.
Wait,
There we go.
Some of those will compliment there.
Riot, sacrifice,
I mean, yeah, I was like, you probably want to put a gear down first. Okay, here's what you do. Here,
I was trying to smack it down.
Wait, was it hard?
Discard.
So what you do is, so you're gonna pump this with Liam.
No, here, I just equip it. Because it's a 1-drop.
Oh, and then you play it down.
Sack it.
Kill this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Attack a tower.
No, I got 2 3
Yeah. Which one's two playing? Which one do you want me to choose?
Attack a tower.
This one? Right beside.
Combat.
Combat squad.
Power of light.
We'll guardian it.
Which one's second play?
Yeah, I'm playing.
Anyway, you can turn off this.
Sure.
I'm just gonna, you're, I'm gonna.
I can turn
Order
off
call
this.
zeros.
No, I got.
Oh, you got
The last one.
Yeah, that's,
It's off.
I was gonna tell him to put one in blue.
Would you like me to make sure for you?
No.
Lord have mercy.
Attack a
Well, I'm
tower.
gonna make sure for myself, so I actually don't.
Tower's good.
I think it is mine.
Press these. Hold on, don't.
You're-
pass her.
Lovely Urgo.
Oh, that's where it happens. What happens if I take one home?
Would you only have one?
Oh. Wait, off of the.
Really, you only have one?
Oh yeah, one.
No, I'm off of the.
Oh.
Now you turn off
What's your
yours. Mine's two player now.
In response to the cast. Yep.
Now.
2 pass.
Topic
Press this here. Oh,
Shuffle.
Okay.
The other one.
I play next to this.
who are you
But I
gonna
played
be?
one.
Green Ninja? Right here.
Offers was.
Down. 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 Go
I
up.
like how our better one middle tower is exact same.
Sideways.
I just haven't had this happen.
Go up.
Excuse me. Hey, do not say her name, Kyle.
I'm just on it now.
Tower.
I said don't say her name, Kyle. Yeah. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth, little boy.
Wait. You said it was inside.
These two?
You do it for light up. Give you a ring for it.
Move to combat.
Come at me.
Swing for you.
You get to come back to life.
Yeah. Agent Service Breath.
I think
You wanna go first or second? So,
I was
I
never
feel like in
sure.
this game they
Sorry.
some of the phantom blocking stuff. Like, oh,
oh,
that
Phantom Blocking's unhealthy.
What?
So, like, if I were to
It's
attack
all
you,
it
you
is
block.
is like.
Even if I remove your token, my attack still is.
I think I'm one short shy.
So here's my analogy. You know, Tail Smith, like,
Let's do
really
it,
love him.
please.
He says, oh, it's so stupid, it's a magic.
Please
It's magic.
choose those.
So let's say you're driving a car down the street, and there's a big brick wall. Normally, if there's something wrong
Yeah, I'm
with
pretty much one shy and
smash it
shy.
and stop, right?
Okay.
Okay, but what if the wall moves while you're still driving? But you keep going, but you're not where the wall was.
Kill that and I'll get 7.
Same
Sacrifice.
thing, there's no there's nothing there anymore. But he's an idiot.
and I like the. So you have a 3 guardians. Choose one to counter. He destroys it. It still goes
Yeah, you can
past your other guardians. You can't just go. Oh, I have like 4 more
And you
guardians.
can't, and you can't bluff the
Faced
thing.
them a lot of times.
I do like that this is on 3. Like,
What?
you're like, you're already past the Guardians.
It's less BS. I guess.
By attack.
Think so?
It's 2,000 attacker.
Put that one.
You're one attacker
They
short.
have this,
I'm one shard short. Literally just one
like
shard.
Argent Saga now.
Second guard.
I'm gonna get hurt though.
Yeah, you got it.
One. You serious about going first?
I'm going Tuesday. I'm going Tuesday. I'm going Thursday. Next
don't get
Thursday.
paid this
Next Thursday, I don't know.
I had Ruka in hand, so if I was able to play Ruka, then I could have played through the quickness, and then I would have been able to quickness a different unit instead of playing them.
You're going. She wants you to go on her birthday.
That was one shard.
Yeah, you get free dance, and you get discounts and everything.
I know you said it like wasn't really your thing before, but when we went in there, it was so much like more calm and quiet than I expected.
Yeah, for the most part, we were just talking to each other. We would occasionally like follow up.
You didn't move for an hour and a half. You sat there. We thought you were a robot. You're just. And there was no. And that was at the time there was no one else
Take
there.
play.
Just,
I was too excited.
I was worried about it.
I'm okay with me.
What's up, buddy? Just stop. Got questions on it.
Wait until I was sent here.
No, I started literally tipping at the beginning. You guys kept laughing at me.
No, I saw that too. But I'm talking about apparently you went a lot harder later on. That's when I was going.
It was before and after poker. Yeah, remember
Oh, he doesn't remember.
Remember we played poker with
In my defense, I was exhausted, so every time like a wave of tire to come by, I'd get up.
Well, if you were
just
exhausted,
do
why don't
something.
you go park yourself back on top of that?
Shut up. He makes me so mad.
Make me so hot.
Is your game already over?
Yeah, Kenny put through.
Oh.
I don't really remember much. I can repeat game back for with the chairs. And he goes, that changed my life.
When he came back, he said good for 2 minutes straight.
How long was that before we left?
So I can't do
It's about 3 hours.
3 hours?
I'm trying to do an instant pass. You got one every 5 feet out.
Okay. I thought you were trying to do this.
You're fine. I was like, I can't do this.
Because all I remember is him going to change my life, and then I lost it.
I got out to expel.
That's a good.
Oh, no.
You said you were trying to do that in response to this, right?
Yes, it does.
And then I could then this would keep going. Because I can still.
If I target that,
Yeah, I can still bring it back.
I think I ship it all. Ship all of it but one.
I'm doing 2.
It's,
Daddy.
But I don't know we're going to do the podcast.
Oh, wait.
I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit.
He's going to the
it's a
bathroom.
very complicated
You
thing.
good?
Yep.
That's what it's for. Because you're still mainly targeting that dude.
And that's 7 times.
Sure.
Go.
Okay, I'm gonna tap for 1, touch your domain.
You say, do you not want to rain?
Well,
Oh, you didn't want to R.
No, I don't think you understand.
They gave us some tour, and it was like there was like a big party room that looked garbage.
Yeah.
The thing is, like, for the price you pay, it's not worth it at all. You're just better off getting a
Forget to
dance
spell it.
entire night.
Pretty much.
And then there were like bedrooms, but then there were like a shower thing that no one liked apparently, and then a hot tub.
It's weird.
But they said the hot tub's like $150 and you get a bottle.
For 30 minutes, and you can do an hour for like $100 more.
What?
So Michael and I were like, hey, let's just do that.
Yeah, I knew you know. I still say my deal with you is better. Black and white guys, so
Yeah,
university.
I mean, you got one extra
I
shark.
took on Magic Paris. It literally was
Oh,
the
your
first
shark
thing.
ring. I was like,
The names do fit. That's why I actually thought the same thing. No, when I was driving up here.
The whole entire time, you just basically said F me. And the whole entire
At
time,
what point?
You were just angry at me the whole entire night.
You guys 25.
How's that different than any other night?
He has a brawler.
1 second. I'm like, wait a minute, what's he after here?
Don't forget.
Oh, I just see Michael.
I know he does, but I also know what will happen if I guard you. Then we both die, and then you get rid of him for good.
water.
Water.
Can be Charlie Russell's
Actually,
Water.
Mr. Curtis said,
For him?
yeah, it's good. Do that.
Well, that's not nice. But I can't let him know.
Nice.
We killing each other?
I think so, bud.
We're killing ourselves.
And you're on tap 1. Let's go spell this, correct?
Wait, not that one. Sorry.
I was just making
Go to
sure.
combat.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, that was Tower.
Tower.
Okay.
Target us.
He's dead.
In response to you doing that, one exhaust. Shit. Okay, which one?
I'm just ready. It's not gonna kill it. It's not going to.
Oh, it's at 2,000.
Stir fire.
Oh, it's at 1,000.
Joseph.
Okay. I
Joseph.
was like, didn't you?
Get attack!
I know, I messed up.
But
you all
it's
for
more
it.
harder, see?
Yeah. Like, let's do it, man. Let's freaking do it.
Now you get it.
It has to be sacrificed, right?
A very interesting game so far. Yeah. I gotta say, I'm having fun with this one.
Yeah, this is fun.
Nothing. Really. I don't think so.
That's on whatever.
In response to cast. Target. Rain.
Good.
This game is screwed up so far.
Yeah. I will agree with that. Before the end of turn.
Let's go attacking. Tower.
Alright.
Yep.
My go.
And
Go attacking.
You said you wanted
nothing. Nothing.
That's it. I still got plenty of towers for you to kill.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
block
That's
500.
true. You do have that one.
This is your best
No show response.
player of mine. I want to go.
Can I see your grade one more time?
I don't have enough to bring up Shay.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
I'm not going to be the first one.
Oh,
As you know.
Yep.
Okay.
my turn. We're going to pitch the Oracle, then mill.
You have that mortar shard. Yeah, you have that mortar sword towers in those guys.
Yeah, I have to be behind the
Go
turn.
milling.
So if I have less than you.
Nothing but 500.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's not good. Because we're even.
That dice, he takes 500 less damage.
This one. Call it.
Let's
What game are we on, by the way?
We're still on one, man.
Okay.
My turn?
Before I make any major decisions here.
spell. You get a year and it's equivalent.
Okay.
So she's 1500 because there's 2 units beside her. 1,000.
Can I talk?
Okay, hours.
Whew.
Go
Man,
first.
you talk about having a heart attack.
Turn that to me again. Discard.
But I didn't
gonna
have
ditch
to
this.
be the lead finisher. I should have three.
Hours.
This one.
But if this was lead finisher, yep. Don't choose that though.
Reveal the 2 dragons.
No.
Choose your goodest person to set
Cards
back.
in hand.
2.
2.
I'm trying to get you Sonic. Can you give me the Sonic? Yeah. Sonic is my bestest person. This is my
I'm going to
fastest person.
expel a part of my
Who's
hand.
your fastest
To
person?
expel this until
Oh, tell you.
start of my next turn draw phase. And whenever she's expelled,
No, I pressed this, that one.
and I have exactly 3. Yes. Yes.
Can I make
I have
shade?
3 fire units.
Yep.
So D4.
I'm gonna steal it.
That.
1, 2, 3,
Then I will
4,
cast you.
5, 6.
Yes. I just want you to know that's what I appreciate about you.
And so,
What appreciates that? What I appreciate the help.
Oh, okay.
So we have 2 triggers.
Or did you give me enough to trade?
So this one will target this one, this will target this one.
I even see it.
Not really target, but I get the idea.
Hours.
You might, but I won't.
And I'm a guardian it.
Pick her out.
Look at the chicken. You can see the chicken.
Hey Joe, I got food.
Yay!
Draw 2.
Can you kick it on two players? Yes. Okay, I'm going to be eating the whole entire time. You just have 20
I'm deciding whether or not.
Oh, I've got one play the league match.
oh, I was like, huh? I was like, what do you only have 2 cards?
See which one's Coke.
Oh, also forgot, since I didn't do anything else, whenever I do that, I get
I
draw
think
5.
that's not covered.
Plus 500, so 1500.
I was making sure.
No, that's covered.
And your turn. Target them. This you do my turn.
True.
Gargle, discard.
Well, we keep the rest of it.
The most I know about sports medicine is what I learned in 7th grade health class. And it was 20-year-old textbooks then, so like.
There you go.
It's okay. Our flu vaccine's the same one we've been using since Vietnam.
It's on my house. How about it?
Still has mercury in it. Has the bombing agent.
It's at his house. Oh, sure. His house is at
Problem.
It's an emulsifier. I always say gastroenterology.
Combat.
Gastronomy. Molecular gastronomy. It's not gastroenterology.
That I was feeling guarded is about
2 different things.
Destroy.
2,000. Annual firepower.
Comes back into play?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pass.
Well, everything unless it has quickness has something sickness.
Okay.
Well, it was
Or brawl.
it's because it was on the table and got expelled. That's the question.
Yeah, you can't use it.
Thank God.
Yeah, since we're back on
I
the
mean,
ball,
It'd be nice.
So put juvenile back. Discard booster.
Oh, well.
Rather than try to beat Argent, he decided to join the
Damn it.
and he can bounce it.
Okay.
Unbelievable.
Swing at
Which one has long?
tower.
Neither one has long.
Neither one of them has.
I will out this one.
I gotta get through red and white.
If I see your
So you need minimum 4.
That changes things. We'll do it this way instead. Treat.
Alright, well,
Like that shit last turn. Instead of holding it.
first things first.
Look, you have a big head.
Yeah. Swing for damage. Okay. Swing for
Powers
damage.
for 1,000. Bump up by 500, so you get 300. Good here.
You're good.
Okay. Just get
Well,
rid of
look
this.
at him.
I know that this one's a unit.
He's
so
like that. Watch. This is how he is. Watch.
You
Look.
mate?
Watch. There. How do you press the
Okay.
button?
And I guess you're gonna block.
Don't know.
Okay.
So,
That's 3.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
you want to watch a movie?
All trigger.
You can watch a movie on here.
So,
Watch a movie on here.
let's find this out. So these are all triggers.
Yeah, watch movies on
So
here.
I declare targets.
I can pull. Look at me.
We'll kill
I
that.
have 7 units.
Okay.
So this one's gonna shuffle this one, this one, this one, this one, this one.
Bring it back up.
Don't forget, this is someone's.
Pretty spicy.
This is
Not gonna lie, that's pretty spicy.
diet.
So rain will go first, and then I'll draw 3.
This is my deck.
Diet. What's up, Joshua?
Okay. Let me check something here, 'cause I might be like,
I'll get 500 first.
okay, I'm gonna have to.
But I think you can either way. You can just flat out his hand was
I see now, like, wait a sec. Do I have enough?
Do I got it?
So off the rain,
I got 1.
and then
Draw 3.
yep.
I wouldn't do that far.
Tax good.
Okay.
Oh, they're all fine. Well, that's your problem.
Oh, this is ridiculous. What a game.
Back tower.
Power's good.
And you're old enough to hear it. If that tells me. And there's also. But yeah, I think you're picking up some good names.
So thousands.
I think
In response to the pump.
I think you understand. It's also
I'm gonna play blue.
like I should probably run the white girl.
Can I put a 10? Yes.
Target.
Yep.
You got it.
Not
going on.
today.
Too long.
I don't even know what I've got left in my deck.
What are you doing?
Of course, infinitely worse. I swore I had instant cast. Maybe it did when you took it off.
Gotta go through the same thing again.
I don't forget that's on the ground.
Gotta have. Let me go on. But I will need it.
Response to the cast. Expel.
Yep.
So there's something I do on that?
But we can't.
Six. Well, that pop it.
This doesn't have Mario
Yep.
Kart.
Getting quickness.
I know.
Okay.
You said we're going to play Mario Kart. No, I didn't. Yeah?
In response to that, I'll be back in just
No, you said Luigi Mansion 3. Stop
that
messing
was
with that.
such
That's
ass.
great.
Oh man.
Why'd you have to bounce the glittering well? Oh, that ruins everything.
Yeah, if I can
No,
pop
don't.
a
Just put it
guardian.
flat.
Huh?
Just put it flat.
Oh, that does nothing.
I mean, if I bounce that one, does nothing.
Bouncing either of them
No.
didn't really matter.
Okay. I was
There.
You were thinking it was a Yanni?
thinking, oh god. Oh my god.
I bet Mexico was something
You want to play this? This
I didn't even.
I'm going to play this.
It is so stupid.
Alright, let's sacrifice.
We were
Add
like
juvenile back to my hand, which still does jack shit.
You can attack twice.
How much time's left?
Let's go.
Oh no.
Tyler!
Yeah.
Hey Tyler, what's the time? Sure.
Yeah, but you have light, which still gives you another guy. Once again, I'm like one off, it feels like.
That was good.
I have 2 towers.
Huh?
I have 2 towers.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, sacrifice.
And you're also gonna get another guy.
Does he have anything?
Guy don't matter.
No, he doesn't. I forgot he had.
Because you have 1 tower left.
Right.
That's the only one I have there.
But if I had the other dragon,
I don't know.
it might have been possible.
I'd rather not take the chance.
Which one?
Yeah, I
It's just having a second dragon.
It's so good.
Because Ruka can attack,
Especially when light.
give quickness, but the fact that I can't attack with either now kind of hurts. Because I had another one of these in hand.
No. Turn it off.
Yeah, you got that.
No.
But I could
No.
win.
Only these. They kind of messed up.
I need to read my cards better. I swear I had insta cast.
That's the best anything.
I said you're gonna go first.
Expelling all those dudes really
Now
sucked
you
though.
can. Wait, I'm still second
I don't think he
player.
did it, but you never know.
Let's see. Maybe things are happening.
I guess. 40.
Watch this one like this.
You don't run any boon scavengers.
I'll take those out.
There's 2 in that deck.
Don't use your best.
Treat is stupid.
Yes.
To make sure I wouldn't die,
I already did mine.
I brought out shade. I had a couple left, so I treated
I
it.
don't want to.
And then I offering the 7 I sent to bring it back out and guardian again.
I
Hey, that's some bull.
That's what he just did, except with Blaze Walkers. You know how stupid that is?
Yeah, that's. I want to see that go off. I'm watching this
No,
later.
no.
I want to see that go off.
He dealt 3,000 to my behemoth, drew 3 cards, and put a Blaze Walker in play off a ring.
That's
You
true.
could choose the same people. See? They're the same. You can get the same people out of me.
Hey.
I have Diddy Kong.
That's fair. Oh, that's fair.
You
That was literally giving me from him.
choose the strongest one
Yeah, go ahead.
for your last one. I feel like you
Sorry.
would be
That was good.
all of them.
But then now I'm gonna get a mouse scatter. And then you're gonna
Yeah.
Someone that hits one of mine. Wait, Bowser's good.
So, yeah.
You know why?
treat's nice.
When he uses his super move, he has big punch.
What's your turn? In response, camps.
I hit the spot. Why did I
Oh,
have to
combat?
Jigglypuff?
Oh, I guess.
Because that's the first person.
Just so you're responding to combat or
No,
no?
choose your people.
Okay, well, I
You
gotta
go that side to that
turn.
side or that. Why won't it let me?
Not even that.
You
Well, the other
3
more combat.
cards.
Those are
Yeah, it has to be before combat.
Now do it.
Well, you said it after I checked.
Right. So you say enter combat.
Yeah.
Then you tap him, and then that's when I do it right after you tap.
Okay, so you're doing it before damage. Okay, you're doing it after damage. Okay, I thought you were doing it after damage. I was, oh, yeah, I thought you were doing it after damage.
I don't have my dad.
Actually,
Yeah.
no. Response, credit.
Oh, how soon I can get it?
This goes here.
I have a person with me.
I think I can get rid of it once.
And
After that, it's a problem. It's essentially how
Ah,
you can
Donkey
do that.
Kong.
I guess.
Stop it. I'm your son. Let's knock attack you.
Kill target.
I'll defeat
Response,
Donkey
yeah.
Kong, son. Diddy Kong me.
It was really slow.
I'm still Diddy Kong. I don't like Diddy Kong.
Yeah, I
Want to be my
played
guy?
round 2, and after round 2,
No.
I'm pretty much done.
Why?
Like,
Okay, so
I went to 2 rounds, I was like, I don't need to sit there on another
I have to do
Can I swipe in for free?
Do that for him.
Return to hand.
Yeah, bye.
6.
Oh,
You said
man.
Donkey Kong?
My
Donkey Kong.
You said I don't play one.
So I'll have 4 counters.
I don't want to be him.
Stack. And password.
Here's my password.
What in the world did I just witness?
If you send the card in the
Oh,
chat, it does
the
that.
bubble, that was the heart.
Oh, okay.
I'm a go too.
No,
So,
Ivy's testing that they did. It all came back good.
just talking about that.
The aerodynamics.
Oh, yeah, you were watching the stream.
Well, I know I was playing ping
We did the same thing.
to both of us. I really wish Tree would just use spell. Actually, unit.
For now.
Because she was septic
In before Tree thing.
and they didn't treat her. They sent her home.
Oh, God.
Huh?
There's literally people playing.
All good though.
Target check.
I'm gonna
First right here.
retool my love the ground aggro. But I need
Target bone scatters.
In response to that, since you target me,
Yes. I just
yeah, in response to that,
because it's like
bring one out.
no, it's solo. It's
You bring your main,
He's playing with
So
Corona.
now it's up to the home. They said the
and then
string.
tap another one. You do your fine.
Yeah, you don't want that again, do you?
Nope.
Don't choose you. Don't.
What game is it?
2. 2 and 1.
Barely, because Tree and Shade is stupid.
Kill it.
If he didn't have that, or if he didn't take what he did, I would have had his ass.
Oh, yeah, go.
But I have been sitting on smiling on my hand the entire time. I was waiting on the board. I was like, he had light tower left. I didn't click. I was like, oh wait, target light tower here.
Here's this card.
Quickness.
Tail 6.
What?
Done.
Go ahead. This one?
You want to bounce?
My lord is what? That just make me lose that four.
Let me know which ones are
Like
target.
play 2 juggernauts, mine's Barbara.
I'll watch those.
Hey.
I'd like to do the ones that don't be charged by spells.
Or reflection, the
That's
equipped
what?
sharding card packet.
Go down here.
Currently, these are the only two.
Yeah, and change the target to
Sonic's next.
Do it.
I was expecting Sonic next. I'm a girl. Trainer.
Or wait, before we do
I
that,
had a boy. I had.
let's get an exhaust one, get rid of Helena.
And this is supposed to find a crit.
No, you see, he's
Right.
fun.
Within your turn.
I know.
Let's get the tower.
Oh.
No, that doesn't work.
Ready?
This says to this
Oh.
card, not to a target.
Good enough.
It has to target. It doesn't target. It says you have to equip to this card. You
Sonic.
can't roll a reflection.
I forgot. Plus it does too. You can only reveal reflection single target.
Get up here.
He's right here.
Aha.
How about that?
Very interesting.
So we go. Can we unwind that or not really?
No, it's just chrono. We can chrono it.
Oh.
This is the best one.
Yeah. Yes.
Good.
Yeah, I can do it.
I can still innocently eat it. I can still pop.
You're up.
Yep, you choose it.
Any little parasite.
That's a Bowser?
Oh, you should see me game one. I closed on the game, right? Did I heard Charge died? I had 8 last turn. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I'm your daddy.
Oh no. Pass.
Kid, you come here.
Which one's this? 1500?
Yep.
Ellen said she thought she was
Just
going
like
to
use
by
that.
7.
Sonic.
Otherwise, you're just gonna be boosting that guy's power even more.
1. Yeah.
Sonic sometimes.
This deck is pretty mean.
Combat.
Like yours is.
Combat's good, buddy.
Start upon 1.
Classic. Cool.
Let's start repairs.
Wow.
You Sonic, come here.
Yeah.
Dog.
I reset him up.
So I got you.
He guarded us, man.
Come here, Sonic.
Yeah, whatever you
I
got.
promise I won't harm you. Why should I come here?
My ears are here.
No, look at you.
Quickness and
I'm a huge person.
Fire darkness.
Just right here.
I don't see that.
Turn on.
Who did that?
I love her.
Ah.
Lord,
My
my
baby.
God.
I'm going through IV withdrawals.
You call it dress.
Come here. From the
It's only ever gonna be something like sailing.
But you would smash me.
She's a little girl that I take care of. I took care of her last Saturday. I love her to death. She's 4. She has 4 kids.
Yeah, the word look
And
at
so
it.
she's the size of me.
Oh, when you said
She was a little girl.
Always.
before my turn, I'll tap you.
Oh, no. I need that.
No, no.
She's a little girl with one.
Yes, she's 4 years old. She's the size of
No,
an 18.
no.
Okay, then.
Maintain
well,
priority.
I
Play
can
pay
put
2
it
and
in
get
her
it back again.
like,
Ow.
oh yeah, that was us.
I meant to do it before you. No, I meant no. Okay, so me.
She was all dressed up for her Christmas party. And she got to go to, and she, that was my Christmas present.
It's what we do to
Spell
That's her next to a little boy that's her age.
I play Daniel.
So,
People backseat Daniel.
she's really
Wow, that's super weird, isn't it?
Let's, yeah, let's actually not.
Wow, guys.
That's good.
I sacked with this and done 1,500 damage to
I have that one slot. That,
Get to
I am more
that's
than you.
Ivy.
Super.
No, I'm more than you. I'm Bowser.
And
One,
she
two,
has a
three,
crush
four.
on
Rest in
One,
peace.
2, 3, 4. I got 3.
Yeah, she goes her beard. She knows sign language, and now she's starting to talk. And
Who
I
are
I'll
you?
say, you want Daniel to bring over Joe?
Subi's here.
And she left Joe, but I told Daniel, I said, I think she's just using Joe to see you. And like, because Daniel walks in, she goes,
Cookie.
and like,
for free.
and she wants to tickle his beard. So he'll walk over to her and she'll like tickle his beard and then giggle. She's hilarious.
That is I can't handle that.
She is so cute. She's got so much
I'm just saying, it's a mistake.
Yeah, tell him, Eric. Tell him it's a warning. Give him a warning, Eric.
Slap on the wrist and warning to you.
I did point it out. It's alright. I told him, telepathy.
Yeah, I guess. We're just linked up like that.
For a night.
I thought he was gonna say
That to me, that's the
tilapia.
vibe, though, right?
And like,
Yeah.
For a night.
like a fish.
I mean, like, in actuality.
Yeah.
You're getting curious.
As far as rules, there's
Yeah. Stop cheating, Dean. You're trying to alter the number of cards in the deck so I can't null them out. You're laughing, but I believe you.
You know what I do with a fourth shaker? Sell it for 3.
I'm like
visitors.
that's all I'm gonna say.
I can take out.
I actually did sell it for like 2.
He's trying to cheat
Oh,
pockets.
actually, you don't take me out.
Yeah, I believe.
because you know all those popular mail options that are in the deck? No. Yeah.
Except for self-mill.
Oh yeah.
Thanks, Flareon.
You have to go ahead and see it.
I want the card that says if you lose the game, you win the game, so you can play Argent Saga.
Jace is not coming to this game.
No, he is.
Yes, he is.
Alright! Alright!
Rhyme in the town.
Exactly.
Blue Rose Knight. I got a couple left.
Okay.
Oh, I got okay. Quick, just plus 1,000.
Is that the one that can be targeted?
Deals 1,500 damage.
No,
Attach for free. Just target attack.
See what's happening.
Attach for free. Choice guardian stuff. And I did it That's without why I their thought- back seat comments.
Currently,
I can't
kill me when I go
Unless
to
I'm-
you.
Without his backseat.
What are the back seats? Like I could have destroyed Guardian, and I missed my opportunity, and Michael pointed it out.
Yeah. You like this one? You like this one? I like him now. I like him now.
I like 90s country.
I'm one of the longer ago.
Yeah.
I'm taking you home here. Bye, guys. I'm taking her home. Bye, guys.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that was for me.
I was like, what's going on?
I was trying to get damage on Jake. I didn't know what we were doing.
Okay, no.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you for running the conversation.
Go right here. You don't have to be smart.
I figured still have to offer.
No, not that.
Like that. No, I'm like, I can't talk really. Because I'm just having away the end of it.
That's a follow.
If I wrote that up with
You get 2 tokens because I'm targeting that with the minus 1,000. And eccentric visitor. Flip this back up. And I'm going to use
which again, I hope it was too
flip
much.
it
I
back
have
down.
a character, but either way, worth it. Does the shakes will stop?
Where do you want to go?
My card I just drew is pretty good.
This is turn 1.
Top dragon, like awesome match.
Mewtwo. Yeah. Mewtwo.
That's our type. Yeah, so this is a 5-drop that whenever it comes into play, you can search for 3 different rabbits. Rabbit regulators that have different names. And they're all these rabbits were different colors. It puts them in play. Right. But they're all 500 and they all have different abilities. So like one untap stuff, one tap stuff, one goes cards.
What's the game? Is that force? Okay.
Kind of what this game
You're
is.
definitely not getting that effect.
So like you know I'm like bad at this game, or at least I've been bad. There's a group that does. I got lucky. I got.
You know how many of these I have?
Sonic. Get me to Sonic.
I got. There's this group Geektopia on YouTube.
Oh, I actually got it.
They do Force of Will and then they do Argent Saga. Argent Saga was terrible. They both terrible decks. Like even ones that I acknowledge are terrible.
The look at his whole platform there was like, you know how I suck, right? Well, hear me out. These guys suck.
They're even worse. They're worse than me. Like, because they go garbage, and then they then they play them and they don't even play by the rules.
I want Blind Ninja. Huh? Oh, Blind Ninja. I want him as red.
It's hard, right?
Red.
And like I need spreadsheets. I can work with spreadsheets. I can
It's
work
red.
with formulas and spreadsheets. You know what I can't do?
Now
That's why I make computers do math for me.
I was gonna say, can't the spreadsheets just do the math?
They can't. I've been using Python as a calculator more frequently than a calculator, like for my math class, because it's easier for me to be like, this first, then this raised.
You were not as good.
Does Isaac not want it?
I don't know if he does or not.
I got two people. Get ready to fight.
I had two Lucas. No, I had two Lucas. I can do this now. So I had two Lucas. I gave those two Lucas to Michael.
I
So
thought
he
they
would give me two Lucas. And I have my Lucas. So I will have a place.
When do you get your playset?
Next week when he gets there.
Oh.
Do you need one now?
No, I'm not gonna run two right now.
I already put it.
Wait, where they was? I want. Let's choose. Whoa! I got three for funny.
This is the most terrible thing. Because it like it just breaks. He's trying to figure out all these strings that work. So you put your thing on inside your pocket because it's too cold to grab these strings outside of in your turn.
Yeah, I'm exercising.
From in your pocket.
I'm exercising, but I'm doing
I was gonna take one of your guys.
Come at me. This is exercise.
Yes, it's terrible.
Be all
The jacket's not terrible. I love the jacket. The jacket's not like it gives you the
Man, that was dead.
The little
He's worn it here
Hey,
for like
the rope is just
Hey, yep, in this shit. Oh, yeah, you get this guy. Shade this.
Don't acknowledge it. It's a great jacket. He loves it.
beautiful jacket.
See,
I still love it fire.
even as much as I'm asking
I do
for
too. I
advice,
think
at
there
the
might
same
be-
time, I'm beginning to wonder if I should just like, take the opposite of that.
Maybe put something new.
Don't do that to me again. I already feel terrible.
That's your class.
Yeah, well, the funny
That's how
thing
you
is,
get your stuff.
I don't even remember what was said. But
Chocolate bubble guts Caleb Hunter wasted my rank. He's got the fucking Walker rank. So he's over here shitting on the switch. And I'm getting mad. Because he's about to like do a stain the tables that we just cleaned. And so I'm making fun of him for this. I'll be like, hey, we tried to get a Mario Michael to pull out the holes in the back and, you know, lift up and get what you can try to make it fair.
I did try it. I switched it up.
Just like, and he's like, and I was like, sure. And she was like,
that's cool. If it's on the
And yeah,
should.
It's
So funny.
I was like that.
All the
like,
water came out
He
the
made me
I had the water on.
figure out
and it was like, great, now both of you have to change your pants.
Yeah.
Were you in here whenever Isaac was calling Danny?
Yes.
And then Daniel got him back, like calling Danny
I was
after
trying to
that.
do
He's like, he said, you know
Like,
what?
and then he was like, yeah, Danny. And then Daniel looked at him, he's like, yeah, you know what that means. Daniel said, get on your knees. Like the Dr. Pepper came out in my nose.
Because I'm good at
Oh,
it.
it was so bad. I was like, oh my god. And I was like, it was hilarious. And I was almost in shock. Because like, it came out of Daniel's mouth. And I was like,
Come on, church is on? Hey. I want to go to church. Don't.
well, Daniel thinks of it after the fact. He's
Is
not
it
very
tournament
quick.
over?
I think we're
I
just
got
done.
it. I can do it.
I think we are done.
I did this.
Did I still top 8, even though I dropped?
I can put
So
it
did
in.
Isaac end up marrying parents, or did it get pretty close?
No, I think he was ready to though. He's in love with her.
Did it just get really quiet at the end? When I was just talking to and Michael was talking to Bill, Isaac just got back from the lap dance, and that's when I know.
What?
Yeah, like nothing really happened after that.
But
It was pretty much
no,
done.
you just can't keep it. I'm not gonna keep it. Don't put that in the culture.
Yeah. Joe, I didn't ask you what you wanted. I just went because we had somebody who was taking me, and I didn't have time to ask you. So I just got you something because I loved you and I didn't want you to starve. So if you're hungry, you can eat it. If you're not,
Do you need
then
the Liam, or you guys
can
both playing
starve.
Liam?
Huh? We've got one. It's just
Your
a
turn?
champion. Yeah.
Mine.
I'm so sad.
I didn't mean to choke you, Joe. But go eat the cheeseburger. You'll be fine. Oh, it's okay. Hey, Joe.
That was your top 8. I didn't make it because someone got
Joe, what do we call you?
Are we getting more of these throughout the month?
They're the whole month. The whole month we get these.
You told Kenny
When
what
we
we
make
call
a
you?
connection, if you draw a second one, can I get one back? Yep. Okay. And if you don't draw one, you just keep
What's your
it.
nickname?
No trading of that.
Alright.
Huh?
Is that fair?
No, confirmed.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing
He
with
said,
mine.
he said Daniel. I said, what's your nickname? He said
What?
Daniel. I'm like, no, that's not it.
What's
I
up?
mean,
I thought you were gonna say Daniel.
No. We can't
No.
get on this metal.
Speak. I can't hear.
His whole nickname is Aspen.
Yeah.
Have I told you mine?
Yes.
Okay.
You didn't
I
tell
couldn't
us.
remember if I told it.
I mean, we know what the one that Isaac calls you.
No, that's different.
Oh, you don't
Roy.
Roy. So you,
Short for
it's,
hemorrhoid
because I'm a
because he's a
pain
pain in the butt.
You should have worked out on that so you could have
He's called me Roy since I can remember.
Dude,
Yeah.
you missed your calling. You should have been a carpenter. Then you could have been stair boy. Darn it. Oh,
Joe, I gave you a drink. You've got one downstairs.
do you like
You've got a drink downstairs.
smell
Ask
like
Hannah
wood?
where it
I
went.
said you like plastic, right? I said let me
No,
choose
don't
menu.
open that.
No, here real quick. I got to do what's about it. Really? You pulled a foul then? You're upset?
Who wants a map?
No, I realized it's not what it is.
They don't.
You want some mat for what? What's the mat?
Excuse me.
Oh, sweet.
I'm so.
Huh?
What?
You made me throw up the bigger bills too.
No way.
Oh, cool.
Because
Bring
I
this
was
up
like-
to 8. My favorite.
Okay,
I like
well,
two
you might get
but
pizza
hold
later.
on.
So
may have
go
just
eat what you
explained.
want with the Happy Meal and just be fine.
Surprised
So
they didn't have
you
any designs or
Justin, you eat one more
want
lunch.
his cheeseburger?
No.
He won't eat it.
I mean, if we won't eat it, I don't want you to throw it away. I will eat it. That's the alternative.
Here, bring Kenny your cheeseburger.
And all your candy.
Stealing food, choking it all the time.
Well, he almost made himself sick on the way over because he, Daniel bought them those little water bottle
Yes,
things
tattoos.
that they pour in the flavor. Yeah, well, he ate just the powder and then almost vomited. And like, we pull up and he's like, I don't feel good. I think I'm gonna vomit. And I'm like, what's on your face?
It looks like some kind of art style for Torchlight.
Yes. Well, like Hero Forge just has that like kind of aesthetic to it. This is the mini I was working on because you can pose them like independently now.
Cool.
And so I was like, I want to do a two-handed grip on my pistol, and it only took like 15 minutes to figure out. But we got there.
You wanna earn it.
and
I do. That's my
Wait,
problem.
sorry.
That looks
So,
really
I'm
cool.
so darn prideful.
But that's what I'm running in.
Mitch,
Yeah.
do you mind to set this out? We'll slip up some cards.
Yeah.
Because everyone knows we're going out to eat.
No.
Alright. Yours is 10, and that's the price of
You
mine.
like my mini?
That's pretty
But
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Hero Forge does custom books now, and so I don't like how it is.
Is
written.
it there or
Like,
I
that's
need,
actually how
I need
it's
3 of
written,
these.
but,
I'm
like,
not looking for
Yeah, I think we put it in the binder.
Yeah, but I mean, it is how it works. It's just like you don't think about it because you're used to seeing it fully extended, but you can't sort of do that.
Right.
Well, you can.
I got
You
probably
can't
going
get
up
the second
because
hand
of
to.
that Argent Saga.
Okay, no.
You got
Are you
bliss?
still going? Oh, okay. I thought you were still talking.
Where's
You're
it at?
stopping
They're still.
Yeah, it's still
also,
there right
did
now.
you need
Sleeves for the
Oh, no, it immediately went straight to the Liam bed. It's already in there. Now I have to go put this
So
in.
let's do red first because it's going to be shorter.
What are you doing?
We have binders
Oh,
not binders.
I think this is your guys's. Or is this?
I want this painted so bad. This is the first one I've looked at.
That's
This
Isaac.
needs to be painted. Because some of these on here, they're not great. They're kind of trash.
Isaac left the
To
day
be
to
honest,
share
dude.
home.
Well, like,
I tried to get a squinty,
right?
but getting to just stay in that tank.
What?
When I tried to give away his
Isaac's
retort.
room.
But like some of
Here,
these
Joe,
are just
you
like,
need to wipe off your hands.
like I don't want her.
Yeah, I was
Did
thinking
you
that.
She
see
needs
this
rework.
now?
But like that one, it's like that's that guy.
That's
It's
from
like
those
that guy.
granular things. Like, it sat on his
This looks,
face.
he just looks really
and, like,
dynamic.
Yeah,
almost
exactly.
like it burned
And I
it.
think it's a lot of that is just down to the posing.
Yeah.
The way
Because
that
that's
the
like
poses work
broke out.
You can actually make like this is a, like
I
an
don't know if
independent,
it's like
unique miniature.
like where there's
Whereas before
granules
it's like it has
and
to be
it
outfit.
Kinda like-
irritated
yeah.
it, like scratched him or
I see what you're
what?
saying.
Oh, there's Isaac. Yeah. I love you. You should go downstairs. Play.
So in green, I really like.
30 seconds. Sorry. Who are you talking to? I'm talking
I am
about
talking to you.
Okay, then I'm
I
not
did,
doing my
I did not make very good eye contact.
Yeah.
or any, but like
Gibby. I love that with Eden Corona.
Third choice.
what's the seven?
With
drop?
form.
I
Swear on everything, I'm always
Anything.
forward. Like, I thought for sure, I was like,
Well, you can drop it and fail to find seven drop. I legitimately don't think the only seven drop
We lost to Zach, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he came in second because he beat me.
And if you were running
five drop,
Gib,
I guess it's
I would fight
when
him.
it keeps so many good round drops, Garga.
Oh, you would have been second.
Garga.
we can play Gargo.
I'm not right.
But Fate was like, nah, bro, fourth. Again. We're not ready yet.
You gotta ask your
I'm like,
dad.
come
Your
on, bro,
dad
don't
can
do
help
something.
you find
I don't like
video
the
games.
Phoenix. Like
Huh?
straight up, I don't like the Phoenix. It's just it sticks to have not having a rive ability that's as good as its rogue ability. Like it's like cool, I paid 6. It's half of the board weight. Because like that doesn't even get around most crazy behemoth boards.
Yeah.
Like if you hit card,
That's a good point.
like if you hit card for 2 and behemoth casting for 3,
Okay.
you can't even blow it like a token.
Okay.
But that's just like a meta observation. That's not like the play is solid in a vacuum.
What do you need?
My ass. It's hitting stuff.
You grabbed him a video game that he could play. He wants the racing game.
now you have.
Any of them is fine.
What's Matt?
Actually, it's pretty convenient that you forgot it, because that
What
one
time is
Dakota guy
how
was
late
here.
is Silver Palace open?
They should.
Till 11.
Yeah.
He wants a stupid squirrel mat.
What?
Stupid squirrel mat.
That's cool, Matt.
That's always
Alright, before you leave, can you do the deck profile?